Hello everybody and welcome back to Sandy Bay. So in the previous episode we harvested this field here. It's all done, everything's completed, and we did make quite a bit of money out of it. And of course we managed to repay the £100,000 loan, which I think was pretty good, considering when we took out the loan we had next to nothing, and we're already back up at 74,000. So yeah, this field has really helped out massively. We have another field. We're going to be working in the other field later on today. It isn't as big. It is field number 44, top left pretty much of the map, and we're going to get that sold today as well. Before we do that though, I do have another job. That field just there. Now it is technically, well, it looks like it's ready to harvest, but in actual fact it isn't, so I'm hoping it's going to allow us to put another application of fertiliser on here. It is an oat field, I think. So it's actually growing really quickly, amazingly, very fast. But yeah, it's not fully fertilised, so we'll just try it. If it doesn't work, then fair enough, but I think you can do. I think despite it looking like it's ready, you can still apply the extra application, because it isn't ready. It's still the dark green section of growing. So yeah, how is everybody? It is pretty warm again today in the UK. Not too sure what it's like in other places of the world. I have seen my analytics and I know pretty much where most of my viewers are from. Well, the top 5 I think is the United Kingdom, the United States, there is also Ireland, Australia, and the 5th one sort of, it fluctuates, it changes. There's quite a few which take that position, but the ones which I just mentioned are really high up there. Actually, interestingly, the Survival Roleplay number 5 is the Netherlands. The Netherlands takes position 5. So yeah, it's very interesting looking at the analytics to see who is viewing. But it's such a diverse list of different countries. There's pretty much somebody from most places. It's amazing. It really is good. Anyway, I'm sure people will be commenting down below to say where they're from. I would imagine the ones which I just mentioned will feature the most, but there will be others out there as well, definitely. Okay, so here is our sprayer. I really would like to get the most productivity out of the field as possible, because after all, it's the same field which we're going to harvest. If we can boost the yield, that would be good. Have I turned traffic off again? Oh no, I haven't. No, I usually find out that I haven't when I get crashed into. Or when I crash into somebody. So we do have a very decent sized sprayer here. I think we're probably going to leave tram lines. I would like to leave tram lines. I think I will leave tram lines. It is going to destroy the crop, but that is just realistic. Crop destruction is off. There we go. Right. Nice easy job to start off with here. I didn't really fancy starting with harvesting, since we've been harvesting for a few episodes now. The previous episode on Sandy Bay and the last episode on Charwell. It's alright, sprayer. It's a good job we don't have collisions on the hedges. So I'm not going to go too far. I need to check and just see if this is actually working. I think it will be, but then again I'm usually wrong, so maybe I should say I don't think it will be. Oh, it is working. Very nice. So that is boosting our yield. Looking at it again, it's actually a barley field. Definitely a barley field. I have the wide tyres on. I didn't think it would destroy the crop quite as badly. It should always leave a piece in the centre. That's good. That's ideal. Okay, well, yeah, we'll continue. We'll get the whole field done, and then we'll move on. There we go. I'm not impressed. Not at all. I think what I might do is get Proceed for the next Let's Play, because I'm pretty sure with Proceed you can put in a tram line when you drill. and that would be really good, because then we can just have the row crop tyres on and follow them. That way we don't get this dreadful block destruction. Like in real life you would never get that from just driving through it once. We should just have a tramline. It should literally be a tramline. We have the crop, that's good. We have the wheel marking. But then every so often it just randomly decides to destroy everything. Yeah, Purbeck Valley Farm. We'll definitely try Proceed. Looks interesting. Crop destruction is switched off again. I think it can stay off. Okay, so yeah, we'll close the gate, we'll take you back over to the farm. And then we need to head back over to the other field. The tractor and trailer's already up there, so that's fine. We need to take the combine, so we'll just stick the header on the trailer. And we'll go over there, but yeah, as I've already said, it's a really fast job, so it's not going to take long. We should just get maybe £40,000 from it, if we're lucky, 30,000, something like that. The price isn't amazing, it might have changed as well, might have to change the sell point, but the tractor is up at the existing sell point from the previous episode. I think actually that might be all of our spraying done. Right, okay, so we'll put it back in the same bay. I hope that I have added more yield to the field over there than we have removed by destroying the crop. But really, well, I suppose that, yeah, the tramline should have been put in when the crop was growing, but I think it would have probably destroyed the same area. I don't really see why it would have affected the width of the wheels or anything. The width of the destruction. Right, yes, I did get, I think it was Steve again, who said switch off the tab to trains option so you'd have to keep going to the helicopter. It's a good idea. Yeah, switch to trains. Turn that off and we shouldn't have to tab to the helicopter anymore. The helicopter is a nice feature, but if we're not sort of role-playing it, we don't really want to have it. As in, we don't want to be able to tab to it. Having the option is fantastic. Yes, it has disappeared. Good, right, so into the Dominator. We'll close the grain tank. Fold that up. And we'll head over there. The other thing which I'm hoping to do in the next series is to use more of the Kverneland machinery. I haven't used much of the cultivation machinery, so the ploughs and stuff like that, the cultivators. The plough especially, it would be good to get a Kverneland plough. In fact, the first time I ever heard of Kverneland, which was when I was probably about 10 or 12, because that's when I started to really get interested in farming and machinery and stuff. I always knew Kverneland as the manufacturer for ploughs, even though yes, they do make much more stuff. Okay, well hopefully the header stays on. Looks like it should do. Pop some beacons on and we'll head off. Gotta watch out for that speeding bus. This is where I usually get hit by it. Phew, no buses, the coast is clear. If you ever see the bus, whatever you do, don't look at it. It will aim for you and it will wipe you off the map. Okay, that's a bit of an exaggeration. No, just try and keep clear of it. It's a maniac driver. And there's more than one of them. That's a good field in there. I wish I had bought that field earlier on. I think it's actually a livestock field, probably for horses. Yeah, it is for horses, but it looks really good. Ugh, I just saw it. There it is. Oh, there's two of them. There's two of them. That's scary. Surprised they didn't crash into each other. Well, there's our tractor up in front. We'll be using that in a second. Because we have done so much harvesting, this is just going to be one of those jobs which I blitz through. I don't know if we're going to get the whole field in one tank. I don't think we will do, but it'll be an interesting test. We'll just get it set up and going, and then we'll get the trailer in the field later. Plenty of space for the header. We don't have to drive in the crop, that's a bonus. But again, yeah, it's been quite well looked after, this field. I think it is fully fertilised. And we put the initial slurry on, which was good. So really, we should get quite a bit of canola out of this. And actually, I think we ploughed it as well. Didn't we? Did we plough it? I think we did. Yeah, we did. Okay, let's see how much of this field we can get in the combine's tank before it's full. It looks like it's about 2 full combine loads for the field, which is good, I'd say, for a field of that size, with it being canola. If it was a crop like wheat, I think we'd probably want to have at least 3 combine loads out of it, if it was fully fertilised. Definitely can't complain of this, seems really good. There is a bit of a withered spot, unfortunately. I think with seasons it's pretty much impossible not to get a withered spot. It's not too bad. I've got three little spots over here. Right, so I think we might just about finish it. It depends. We might be unloading 3 times, with the final load having just a very small amount, but I'll crack on and we'll get the field completed. Well, my prediction for once was actually spot on, where I said 2 and a bit more. Spooky, I'm never right. Okay, so, yes, we'll get that unloaded. That's not going to fill the trailer. By the end of all this, we should have a close to full trailer, probably like, I don't know, 70% full. It'll be good. Decent amount of money. We just have to finish off by going down there, and then, obviously, the field will be completed. We'll then take everything back over to the yard, and then I think we probably need to go over to the calf farm. I would imagine they're going to need some milk. And also, I do have the other grass field. I think we should probably do another cut off it. I think we could probably do some silage. I went to the effort of fertilising it, so I wouldn't want to just waste it. It's not going to be much more, but it's all extra. Right, well, that is another 541 litres, which I think would equate to over £1,000. It's that good. So while it's unloading, which will take a few seconds, I'll just take a look at the sell points and see where the best place is. I think it's probably going to be the same one, but we'll definitely have a look. It's not worth losing out on more money. The only thing is, this one is by far the closest. So, come on game, don't crash. Well, we got there in the end. So the best place is 1784 at Green Tech Stores, which I think is the same place. This one up here should be flashing. It is. Good. Okay, so yeah, we have how much? Hopefully about 70%. 74%. So what's that going to be? About oh, I don't know, 30 something thousand, at £30,000. I think choosing canola was a good choice at the time, because it has ended up being very profitable. However, in my next Let's Play, I think I'm going to be a little bit more interesting with the crop types, because I usually do canola, wheat and barley and stuff. It is tricky in this game to sort of be interesting with different crop types, but we can do other stuff. I suppose there's whole crop, we could do whole crop, but no, there's poplar. As I said, we can change the price of wood chips to make it a little bit more, well, profitable. We can also do, let's just take a look at the list again. Sunflowers, yeah, I don't do sunflowers very often. Root crops we're going to do in multiplayer. It's only worth doing in multiplayer. That was £28,849, which means we're back over £100,000 again. Not bad. All that's left to do is to pack up the combine, set the follow me course, and then we'll go back to the farm. Fold the combine up. But it's been good. I'm happy with that. Oh, I don't think it liked it. That's better. Yes, if the header stays on the trailer, that's always a bonus. I've had many flying headers before. I'll drive the combine, that way we don't lose the course. If I go zooming off in the JCB, then this is going to be just abandoned. We get left behind. Back in one piece, just about. We're just about made around the corner. So I'm going to drop the trailer off. We're then going to attach it to the milk tanker. We do have the 8,000 litre tanker somewhere. Oh yes, it's down at the sell point. So we'll get that brought back over here, and then we'll get it filled up. We'll take it over to Merrywood Farm, which is where the calves are. Because I don't think the calves have much milk. Oh no, I'm still moving. Ah, a muck spreader. Yes, they're running very low. They don't have straw, but I'm not really too concerned about the straw. I would guess it's going into slurry instead, so we can use slurry. But the milk is vital. Without the milk, they'll die. Ah, the speed cameras. They won't be making any money out of me, that's for sure. The beautiful seafront. Yeah, it does look good, and I like the waves as well. The waves which have been put in over the other side. It's actually not this version, it's the other version. I'm still on the older version here because you have to... Well, I was told that you do have to start a new save game. Somebody else told me that you didn't have to, but Oxygen David said you do, so I think probably what it would be is on the surface, if you were to just change the version, it would probably appear to all work, but then there's probably some inner workings which won't work properly, so some things probably will glitch and not work. So I think it's just advisable to start again. But I suppose I probably could have just changed the version and kept the same save game, but I would definitely be opening up myself to issues. Could definitely have had some failures, some glitches. Well, my plan is still the same for Purbeck Valley Farm and No Man's Land. I think that is what I'm going to do. Fridays will be the survival challenge on No Man's Land, and then Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and possibly some bonus days as well, so we'll have some bonus episodes, will be Purbeck Valley Farm, because that is a map which I love, and I knew I would love it before I even played it. I was very lucky to get the map about a year ago, early access for a first video. I did my first video ages ago, and yeah, it was just fantastic. Really good. But because we are finishing this series at episode 40, that would be 2 weeks away. I have to crash into the milk thing. Yeah, 2 weeks. It would definitely be at least 2 weeks away, the start of that series. Ooh, it's going to empty it. That's not good. Well, they've got plenty of turtle mix ration. It should be enough to keep the calves alive, but it's not ideal. At one point they were getting loads. I think I did go through a phase of not giving them enough turtle mix ration. There we go. Unless the cows have been drinking it. I wouldn't put it past them. They're a suspicious bunch. Right, I'm coming, calves. You've got some more food on the way. Oh, and also the chickens, how are they doing? I think they should be fine. Oh no, they've almost eaten all their food. Again, how many do we have today? We have 456. So in the past 2 episodes they have reproduced by another 100. Oh, they are busy. I can't even keep them fed. I think the reason why I did the barley was for chicken food. Must have been. I should have gone the other way. But not to worry, I can cut across at the dual carriageway. At least going this way we get to bypass Mr. Snap, the photographer. It's a bit busier today, the road. 2 or 3 vehicles on it. Right, yes, so the farm is just up here. Also on my next Let's Play, I'm hoping to have quite a few class tractors. It always ends up being that I have class tractors on that farm anyway. Or at least on Knaveswell. Basically anything from Tom MX55 I have class tractors. So that's not empty. I'm not going to take it back, because at the beginning of the next episode when we have slept, they're going to need some more. So let's just tab back to the Deutzfahr. We're going to attach that little grain trailer, and actually the timing is going to be really good. We're going to get the barley just as we need it. The barley will hopefully be ready in the next episode, with a bit of luck. Oh, they've only got 927 litres left. So because I was a bit too fair with the money when it came to buying this wheat, we actually haven't made a profit out of these chickens yet. However, when we do get our own wheat, or barley, we're going to be doing very well. They're going to make in, they're going to bring in so much. But they've definitely put it to good use. They have been expanding. That was the idea. Well, there we go, chickens. I'm sorry, you don't have anything else. It could have been better. It's still only half full. Well, we're now desperate for that field. It has to be ready next time, otherwise we're going to have some pretty bad problems. I do not want a load of dead chickens. That would be awful. But very soon that can be sold. It's 66% full, so not long. They will go with. These can. I don't think they'll fit in here, but yeah, they can just be thrown on the trailer as well. Anyway, I think that is everything for today. There's nothing else to do, I don't think. So there we go. we've made some progress. The bottom field we'll be cutting probably next time as well. So anyway, thanks for watching, and see you again very soon. Bye for now.